Welcome to the Flicks, Picks, and the Nitpicks. And I am your humble host, Snow718. And we're gonna get right to it on this episode of Fresh Out, where I just seen The Flash finally. I know a lot of people been talking highs and lows, as weird as it may sound, but I just came out to see it. And my Fresh Out review is, this is the most Marvel DC movie ever. And I liked it. Actually, I liked it a lot. You know, I thought it was real dope. It wasn't the intense DC type of film that MOS started off with. It was more in line with Aquaman, the whimsy and the light-heartedness, if you will, and plus a lot of daylight scenes. And it was funny because somebody actually talked about it, even with the trailers. It was the most daytime Batman we've seen in, like, I guess damn near ever. Usually they have Batmans in the dark most of the time, but this one they had him bright light and all that. And I'm not gonna lie, it was so cool to see Batman. But this was really legitimately a Back to the Future-esque film, and I think I heard someone else say it, in all the good ways. You know what I'm saying? Definitely not in line with how the DC EU started, in terms of it being more intense and more aiming for a dramatic approach to filmmaking and making it more realistic. This was a lot more in line with any other superhero film that you can imagine, especially coming out of Marvel, in all the good ways, man. And if you've been on my channel, you know how I feel. I like to see DC separated, but at the same time, I mean, from what Marvel had started off with, especially if you showed us what Man of Steel is, and then even if you want to look at how Nolan handled the Batman property, I wanted that level of intensity and drama and sci-fi-esque approach to kind of make it feel like Flash could actually exist. Even though they had moments of explanation that kind of gave it a lot more of that kind of feel, it was still very much a Marvel-esque type of film. And I'm not surprised that a lot more people took to it, but at the same time, there's a lot more people, if you look at the online activity, they want to throw it in the dumpster bin, shit on it, and mostly because it just underperformed. And that says a lot, because if this is the direction the new DCU is going, I see why Andy Muschietti might have been tapped to do the Batman Brave and Bold. But I'm going to be honest with you also, I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't do it. But I see them doing it because they interfered with the film a lot. And there's a lot more to talk about from the CGI and stuff, and people overly doing it on the CG. It wasn't that bad. Certain scenes was like, yeah, could have been a lot better, a little bit wonky, but to be honest with you, it was. I wasn't going to expect nothing less for what they were trying to achieve anyway, especially all the reshoots and things of that nature. And to be honest with you, this is the best performance of Barry. I mean, in terms of it being more focused on him, because I felt like, because once you go through the story, he grows and comes out a lot better in the end. But needless to say, even though I think Barry was real good in a better movie in terms of the Justice League, Zack Snyder's Justice League, in terms of depicting Barry, they kind of explained a lot of his faults that we've seen from before. But needless to say, my Fresh Out, I enjoyed it. It was very Marvel-esque and very much something for everyone to enjoy it, instead of focusing on a deeper and darker, dramatic type of sci-fi approach to it. But needless to say, it was still good nonetheless. But we'll get into my flicks, or rather my picks in the nitpicks, in my review, my direct review later down the line. But Fresh Out, man, I think it's something that's worth seeing. It's not horrible, even though the DCU won't be going further past this. You should judge the movie for what it is, and for what it is, it's a good time at the theaters. So you already know what it is. Let me know what you think down below. Like, share, subscribe. See you next time. And as always, till I have a better outro. Chill.